Chad had a weird day yesterday when he was watching Mazzillo's Company. Things are getting fucked up around there.
It's time to mock Zumock.
So basically, Chad came out and said, because he's been going after people's families, as you know. I mean, that was the thing with Steel Toe, is he immediately went to the ex-wife and the kids and the divorce and the pregnancy and cheating and April and all this stuff that's like all family stuff. And now he's doing it to Bob Levy. And I don't know if Chad said this or if Kevin just thinks this, but Kevin was saying Chad thinks that he's untouchable. He doesn't have a family, so he doesn't have kids, so we can't go after him. So
he doesn't have a reputation.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You can't get him.
Which, by the way, it's
the Dykstra defense here.
Yes. And by the way, this week, there's talk of attorneys now watching and defamation cases coming down the pike. It's like really turning into Stuttering John.
You know, dude, we called it a long time ago.
Yeah, right.
And he even fucking said it. I'll never be Stuttering John. I'm not like Stuttering John. Well, here you fucking are threatening lawsuits, dude. Good job.
Right.
Way to go.
Now,
less than a year it took.
Now, what Kevin's doing is Kevin is saying, all right, you want to be a mud shark? I will out mud shark the mud shark. So Kevin is literally calling Chad's friends. He called up Jim Brewer because they have a show tonight together.
Oh, no.
And so he called up Jim Brewer to tell Jim what a piece of shit Chad is. He called up Godfrey to tell him that Chad was doing a show with Gino. And Godfrey hates Gino and thinks he's a racist. So Kevin's like doing everything he can to like ruin this guy's life.
Okay, I saw a video this afternoon.
Yeah.
I believe it was Carlos Danger put it out.
Okay.
And it was the clip of Chad getting a phone call on his live stream from Godfrey and taking it.
Correct.
And that was the most cringy thing I think I've seen on the internet this year.
It did not go well for him because Chad's on there watching the show as Kevin's talking about how he talked to this guy, he talked to that guy. Chad's going, what? What the fuck? And he's pulling out his phone. He's doing damage control.
Who could this be?
I got to put some fires out and shit. So this is immediately after he hangs up the phone with Godfrey and this guy, Dante, who was also on the call. And this is what he says.
I got to text Brewer and I got to put that fire out too.
All right.
All right, bud. See you guys. See you, Dante.
Later.
Jesus Christ. I mean, this guy's fucking insane. I don't know if I want to do this show anymore.
Could you come over here and you know what I mean? You got to be a man. Women at some point want you to be a man. You got.
So Chad's having a bad day right there. You can see he's like, I don't even know if I want to do this show.
That was the most defeated I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And what Kevin's doing right now, I think it's going too far. But I mean, fucking Chad started it for sure. I mean, Chad. You know, even though he doesn't understand what the word mud shark means, he definitely was the guy who was just like, I will do anything to fuck with people. I don't give a shit. There are no rules to this. So it's like, okay, well,
yeah,
you're going to make some enemies who also feel there's no rules to this.
Turnabout.
How many fucking times have I said it to you? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. This is what happens.
This is exactly what happened. So I'm just kind of scrolling through to some interesting points in this video. So again, this is a very defeated Chad.
Dude, I don't know if I can do this show anymore with Kevin going this route and lying and trying to get people canceled and going after civilians, going after Ken Mosca. Like, I mean, I'm serious. Like, if this is how he plays, he goes this dirty,
almost muddy.
He turns on people. I mean, I literally had to put out 2 fires because of this guy. Where's the comedy? There's no fun. There's nothing. There's no.
Yeah, Chad does not realize he's describing himself in every single way. He's like dumbfounded by this. He's like, I can't believe that Kevin's not even having fun with this. He's not even trying to make jokes. He's just trying to actively ruin my life. It's like, Chad, you don't know that you've done the exact same thing and are actively doing that to people? Really?
You know, dude, this is.
It's crazy.
I can't even believe we're sitting here watching that.
I know.
And the fact that the self-awareness still hasn't kicked in. This is a damaged dude.
He's a dummy. He's a dumb idiot. So now he's got to do damage control with Brewer.
We're behind you, Z-Man. Don't let him win. I mean, can you believe, like, I'm going to tell Brewer tomorrow how he was making fun, because Brewer's a big family guy. He's all about family and kids. I'm going to tell him how they were making fun of my 9-year-old brother who got run over by a car, what he was saying about my mom. I go, this is who Kevin Brennan is. And I'm going to show him the video. So, Kevin, it all backfired. All of it.
I'm telling. Someone's going to be a little tattletale.
He also used backfired properly.
Yeah, that time I figured it out. Correct. What a crazy thing to say. Well, you know what, Kevin? I'm going to tell Brewer what you did. You told him what I did. I'm going to tell him what you did. He's going to be so mad at you.
Do you think Jim Brewer gives a fuck about either of this?
He wants nothing to do with this.
I mean, hey, Kevin, been a long time since I talked to you. Chad's a fucking idiot. On the other end of the phone. I can only imagine. Just what Kevin said to Jim Brewer, what that phone call was like.
Also, I just remember that Jim Brewer's like the biggest Mets fan in the world. So he's like, Chad's being a Piazza. What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, no.
We love Piazza. What are you talking about?
And I mean, as much as I love seeing Chad get his shit, just whatever, dude. You fucking did it to yourself, Chad.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's definitely beyond show at this point. It's beyond show business at this point. It's like these people are very angry at each other.
And there's a Muppet who watches it and broadcasts.
And I perma-smile while I'm talking to a Muppet.
You were like the fucking John Denver on that shit.
All right, so here's more of Chad's gonna tell on Kevin.
I don't know, Tukey. Do you think Chad's upset?
But, it's interesting that he's saying this is going to backfire on Kevin. I don't think Kevin cares about his relationship with Jim Brewer. If anything, to your point, Chris, if anything, I can see Jim Brewer just being like, I don't want any part of this. I don't want to be in the middle of this, so I'm just going to stop working with Chad. It's like, okay, Kevin's a piece of shit, and he says you're a piece of shit. Okay, I just don't want to deal with it. I'll just get someone else to open for me. Or not an opener at all. Because it's not like he's selling extra tickets. Jim Brewer's going to sell out regardless of who's the opener is.
So I don't know how many clubs Chad is actively playing down there. It sounds like there's just one that's like booking him a lot.
And not a lot, but yeah.
Yeah. So once that shit starts happening at the club, then it's going to be fucking a real problem because then they're just going to distance themselves from him, and that's probably not going to be good either.
A lot of clubs already have.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's more of Tattletale Chad.
The hate train. Yeah, let's do the fucking hate train. I mean, that's just... I'm going to tell Brewer, I'm going to play this for him tomorrow. I'm going to tell him Kevin is... Him and Bob Levy are making fun of
they're making fun of
my 9-year-old brother that was killed. My mom, calling her a whore. She deserved it. I'm going to tell him everything that Kevin's doing, and it's called backfire, Kevin. It's all going to backfire, bro.
So I guess my question to Chad here is, what do you think Brewer is going to do that Kevin's going to be like, shit, I shouldn't have done that?
Yeah.
I hear Jim Brewer is a very, very nice guy.
He's one of the nicest guys ever. Yeah.
Yeah, and so's Florentine. And I think they're going to go, all right, Chad, I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. It's okay, pal. And they're going to be nice to him because here's the thing. Even Levy said it. I mean, I've been following this more so than I followed anything. I followed this closer than I followed Stuttering John shit.
I'll tell you real quick. I had a conversation with Shuli the other day, and we were talking about how crazy this is all getting. And I'm like, I'm part of the problem because I'm glued to this. This is the greatest soap opera in podcasting ever. And I'll be back on MLC this Tuesday. Depending on, if I piss anyone off today with what I'm saying. Hopefully not, because I'm looking forward to going back on there. I downloaded Chad's entire rap sheet. It cost me $30 to get every single thing that's happened.
$30 in paper.
Yeah, it is. I didn't print it. I don't have that kind of money.
You got all 32 pages, double-sided, color.
Oh, it's more than 32.
Oh, is it really?
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah, it's a lengthy rap sheet.
Jesus Christ. Well, Levy was saying the other day something like, he would just get on the phone and cry about his problems to people and guilt them and make them feel bad. That's what he's going to do to Brewer. That's what he's doing to everybody. I'm so down. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And just be a sad sack.
He's a pathetic sad sack. Yeah.
Yeah. So the tough guy act is it's all it is an act.
It's all an act. And you can tell during this episode, he's visibly shaking. He's very hurt. He's like, hey, man, you're fucking with my livelihood. Tell that to Aaron Imholt. Chad, just FYI.
If I recall the health department showing up to DabbleCon after DabbleCon, if I recall the fucking police and the mayor's office being contacted before DabbleCon.
Yeah, no, this guy,
I recall.
Piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. All right. So then he brings Gino on the show. Now, if you recall, we played Gino destroying Chad on his own show.
In an artful way.
In a perfect way. Chad didn't have a thing to say. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to handle Gino. He had no answers for him. So now Chad has realized next time I bring Gino on, I got to be the loud, tough guy who's controlling the show. So,
I'm sorry I'm having Gino on, Godfrey, but I got to go because Gino's coming on.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you fucking clown.
Happy.
All right, here we go.
Related.
Yeah, he said it twice. What is he asking?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Adam, what is he
hit mic.
asking?
He's saying
About
if
the
someone
death
threatens-
Whoa,
he's saying if
hold
someone
on.
threatens You,
Gino's
you
got a
have to
different.
report
Look at
it.
how bad he is at this.
Hold on.
He has no idea how to bring
Kills
Gino
you.
on and
Oh, right.
Lower the
Doesn't
volume on
matter, right, if you're
MLC.
still dead.
Hold on.
Well, you got to.
Yeah, you're saying you have to report that stuff because
It's not
what
like
if
you
he
have to
acts
watch
on
him
it?
also.
Then it's on record.
Gino,
so bad
You
at
get a-
this.
plus, you can get a restraining order. Guy threatens.
let me turn
to
it
kill you.
down.
Yeah, Chad, figure it out, buddy.
What's
Come on.
going on?
You've had a week. Tell me one thing I lied about before I lay into you for the fucking weak fucking host you fucking are. Now, tell me what I lied about. You had a week to think of it.
I didn't think about it at all.
That's not funny because this is what I'm telling you, fucking
Let me X
Chad.
out of this.
And no. And then you have those two fucking guys call in who I've never said anything racist about. I defy you to fucking find one clip of me saying anything bad about Godfrey other than a joke I'd make about anyone else. Shut the fuck up. And Dante I've known for 20 years and never shut the fuck.
Don't use that kind of
That's not
language on my
happening.
stream.
Yeah. Tough guy Chad now is just like, oh, not on my watch. You don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Not on my show, dude. Bye.
All right. So Chad tried
You know
to
why
be-
he did that? I know exactly why he just did that. So he could go back to Godfrey and say, I threw him right off.
Well, right, except for he brings him right back.
Oh, no.
Yes. So if you aren't following this, Godfrey is pissed at Gino for something that, and this is how I'm understanding this. If I'm wrong, I'm sure Gino will text me. How many times do I have to say that? After I say this, so-and-so will text me and tell me I'm an idiot.
Just play that stupid disclaimer from the other
I know,
show.
I really should. These are not facts, people. But basically, Godfrey's pissed at Gino because he thinks that he said something very racist about Godfrey, and I believe Chad's the one who told him that. And Gino's whole point is, I didn't, and you got to stop lying to these people to get them to hate me because it's fucked up. And so this is more when he brings Gino back. This is kind of a funny exchange right here.
Was, but I'm not now, obviously, unless you don't
Well, text
listen to
him.
your own fucking show. It's hard enough to listen to it because you're so fucking bad at this. So again, let's
Let's read your text.
pedagogically. I don't
Yeah, all right, I just wanted to play that. You're so fucking bad at this. He really is just terrible at podcasting.
Dude, he just looks like a fucking toad.
Yeah.
He just looks like a squirmy fucking toad in this.
All right, so a couple more things that I want to scrub through and find.
The fucking frogman of Ohio right there.
Yep.
Allies, we're all done. He's a
Let me back that up just a little bit.
he'll do whatever he wants. Daddy do how he do. because
Yeah,
I'm
Daddy does what he wants.
You can
Here-
cut me loose whenever you want, but
sounds good. Bye. It's just, guys, insane. I don't have any allies. We're all done.
Yeah, no shit.
He's a cuck. He's on. Fuck him. We're done. We're fucking done. I don't have time for any of these psychopaths. Jesus Christ.
Did Chad think he was
Kevin
an
Brennan's
ally?
causing problems with everybody. I don't know who would want to go on Kevin's show at this point. Look what he does. Look what he does.
I know one person.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't do anything to piss him off, so that's probably why. Yeah, the fact that Chad's yelling, I don't have any allies. Well, yeah, no shit, buddy. You fucking piss off everyone. Everyone you come in contact with. And not in a fun way. In a very vengeful, like ridiculous way that you go at people and fuck with them.
A couple weeks ago, you said, I think this is him hitting rock bottom.
Yeah.
This might be rock bottom. I feel like this is like worse than the last one we watched.
It might be because, again, he doesn't want to do this anymore. He wants to get out of this game.
Christ. I missed so many super chats today. I apologize, and I appreciate everybody that. Man, I don't even know what. This was a terror. I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. I really don't. If Kevin's going to go around trying to get me fired from gigs.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, Chad? It sucks when people do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what really sucks, Chad? You're fucking unemployable, dude. You're just fucking toxic assets, dude. That's
Correct.
all you are. You have done it to your fucking self. And to sit there and realize I don't want to do this, you know what's dawning on him right there? I got nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. What did you want to do?
Yes.
Because you're out of options, buddy.
Yeah.
Unless you're
And you're not Kmart material.
Greeting at the Walmart.
Yeah, this is not going to go well for Chad. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update. He had a bad week this week, and things are getting a little fucking crazy.
But MLC's been great.
Universe.
But it's been great.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
I mean, like I said, I'm glued to it, but I do think that like everyone needs to fucking take a step back, and because there's a lot of things going on. They're getting people involved in it that shouldn't be involved in any of this. Like, let's just leave it to the comedians.
Well,
let's just keep it fun and funny.
What we're watching is people violating the WATP Prime Directive.
Observe and report.
That's it.
Correct.
They are violating this, and we're watching it, and it's fascinating to watch.
But it shows what happens.
Exactly correct. This is the cautionary tale.
You lose control of it. And Chad goes real hard at Chrissy and Aaron and Gino. And then he's like, I can't believe no one wants to be my friend. And everyone's trying to fucking ruin my life. You can't?
Yeah.
You didn't know that was going to happen?
He thought it was fun when he was fucking with other people's livelihood.
Of course.
But
oh, yeah. He's the mudshark.
Yeah.
He's wearing his own merchandise. He's wearing his mudshark hat.
The Chad Hatter.
Who are these podcasts?